Welcome to Toy Bus Productions, everybody. We have something different for you today. We're an old school gamer, and we're going to go ahead and show you our game collection from when I was into my games. And I'm going to get back into gaming now. I don't know where all my PlayStation games are, but I got a couple of them here. I don't know if y'all might recognize this old game. It's a Caesar's Palace. Still got its original weird plastic case. Oh, look, there's my Doom. Everybody remembers that game, don't you? As you can see, the games are not actually in this one. They are. I got them somewhere, I just don't know where, but this is the majority of my old collection, but there's the graphics back in 2000. Gold edition. I'll just put that right here so I don't mix them up. Y'all remember the back in the day where you could actually go to Blockbuster and rent your games? This is a pre-owned, pre-played game. Matt Huffman's Pro BMX. I love this game. Straight from Blockbuster. So, a little fun there. And this is my other PlayStation game. The rest are all PlayStation 2 games. This I played a lot of. This is the original Jumping Flash. The cartridge is a little bit beat up here, but if y'all never played this game, I highly recommend it if you can find it. You're a gigantic robot and you jump on a whole bunch of stuff, different islands and different quests and stuff. Back in the day, this was actually a really awesome game. And I do got the game for that. And my PlayStation and everything I got as well. That'll be another video. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. I love my Crash Bandicoot. I did play some of the newer ones on the PS4 with a friend of mine, and it is tough. I like a challenge, but I definitely beat this game at one point. Still got the game. And still got the instruction booklet too. It hasn't been touched in over 10 years. Still like brand new. Ta-da. As you know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater was my all-time favorite besides Grand Theft Auto. This is part 3 of Tony Hawk. I unlocked and beat every mission. Absolute fun. Me and my brother would stay up for several hours each night just playing this game. A lot of hours spent on that game when I was younger. Also got the Tony Hawk Underground. Again, these are the PlayStation games for PlayStation 2. A lot of y'all may never heard of this one because it was a hard to get game way back in the day. Since we have eBay and everything now, it's probably not hard to find at all, but back in the day, this Underground was really hard to find. Still got all the gadgets that you need for that. Tony Hawk 4. And yes, that was a very fun game as well. The game is not in there, but again, I have it somewhere mixed in with all my other stuff. And I got more games, but this is just some of them. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is the greatest hits version, edited. I didn't like the edited one, so I later on was able to find, well, that's not it. Where is it? I was able to find the unedited copy, which is very rare to get. This is the unedited, edited. And this does all the cussing, extra blood and gore. Oh yes. That's a very fun game. Even today, I think it would be a good fun game to play. I kept it flawless and mint because it's a fairly rare game, as most of these, you know, just your basic regular edited boring game. But Liberty City Stories, I enjoyed the missions on these very, very much. Definitely like taking the cars and running people over. I haven't played the new ones on the PlayStation 4. You can play them online as well, which I will be doing that very soon. I just bought a new 4K 50-inch TV, which I hope to start gaming and try another channel and see how that goes. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Yes, that was a fun one. This is probably my favorite one of these. I love the music, the themes, the quests. It was a definite challenge. Vice City, and of course all the women with the bowling ball knockers. An excellent fun game. And Liberty City Stories again. I got two of them. I don't really know how I ended up with two of them. Oh, there's my PlayStation 2 memory card. But again, I probably got 100 more of these somewhere, and I did tend to get duplicates, as you can see, in case I broke it. I did have some games over time where I did break and needed another one, so this was a fun game if you like horse racing, galloping races. I haven't played that for a long time. Got both the discs and the manual that weighs about a pound. Just kidding. But it shows you everything you need to do with your horse. 2006. So, it's a little old. For the younger generation, it's pretty much an antique. Super Truck Racing. I love my racing cars and racing games. If you like to race big rig trucks, this is the game for you. Ta-da. If this video becomes popular, I'll be more than glad to hook up my PlayStation and review these games for you. Got the manual and all that stuff. Big Mother Truckers 2. I have Mother Truckers the original somewhere, but I just want to give y'all a sneak peek of some games and let y'all know that, yeah, I love my games. This is a very fun game. I prefer it even over the original, which is kind of rare, but I definitely recommend it. And there's some bowling balls right there. See on there? Right there. Speaking of bowling, here's my bowling game. I love bowling. I used to bowl in the ABC and YABA leagues. The locals know me pretty well. I can still bowl. I even got 2 300s under my belt. I need to really get back into that too. And this was the fun game of the day. We'd have all my friends come over and we'd just play this hours on end. Got different types of bowling lanes there. Starsky and Hutch, as you remember that game, doing the stunts with that awesome 70s car. I got everything you need for it. A lot of gameplay went into that game as well. Freestyle motorbike racing. I liked it, but I won't say it was my favorite. The graphics was just sheer boredom, but I like anything that had to do with the outdoors activities. The road trip, it's okay. You can do different things with your cars there. As you can see, you can play soccer with your cars. Go to Las Vegas. I lost my pamphlet to that though, the instructions. So I'm sure they're up there somewhere. Monster Jam, Maximum Destruction. I love my Monster Jam trucks, so here's some Monster Jam games there. American Chopper. Yes, we had that back then. Even before the TV series. This was when they had just come out on the TV series. And I actually enjoyed it. You can customize your chopper. Make yourself a cool bike. Wakeboarding. I'd like to try surfing one day if I get the courage, but this is about the closest I'd probably go to it. It's a fun game. For the back in the day, the graphics were fun and nice too. Ta-da. And you might see Gilmore on there. These came from, a couple of these games, like the one with Gilmore, came from an old friend of mine. He got rid of his game, so he gave them to me because he knew I still liked to play them. But Unleashed ATV. What's left of it. Again, this was a pretty fun game for back in the day. Graphics were okay, and it was a definite challenge. Not sure what I did to the box, but it's slightly beat up. Burnout 3. That was absolutely wonderful. They still make Burnout even today. And from what I hear, it's a very awesome experience to play. I love my racing. Only thing I didn't like about it was the cars don't really get beat up and smashed back then, but they do today. I like my Corvettes. We got the Corvette game. You can race and do anything and everything you do with your Corvette. And drag racing too. A lot of y'all might not have heard this game. It's kind of rare, but it actually was not too bad back in the day. You race modified cars and classic cars, and the graphics was pretty stunning for back in 2004, 2005. Definitely got some gaming hours in that game. True Crime New York. It's kind of a knockoff of not Tony Hawk, but Grand Theft Auto. You go around killing, shooting, stealing. Pretty much like, Grand Theft Auto, but it's still fun. Got Maximo here. I like my wizards and fighting PvP games. This is about as close as you're going to get back then to actually kind of like World of Warcraft type of thing for the PlayStation. Then we got Street Racing Syndicate. That was a lot of fun too. Then we got Midnight Club here with the customized cars, which I love customizing vehicles. and racing them, this is definitely a good one to get if you are still playing with your PlayStation 2. And we got Crazy Taxi. A lot of fun. You can do so much different things with your Crazy Taxi. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a big challenge. And it still looks brand new. One of my favorites as well. And it's also rated for Segas. Last one I have is Test Drive. It's a good fun racing game as well, and you can also modify your Mustangs, Camaros. Again, this actually goes to my Doom, my PC, the original Doom. But thank you for watching Toy Bus Productions. We'll be back with more, and we'll show you my older games in my next video. Till then, leave a like and comment if you want to see more games, and we'll get right on that. Till then, goodbye.